what is it that brought you guys out here to? No, I'm sorry, that's not the way I want to say it. So what? Yeah, what initially got you guys involved in Occupy Tallahassee?
Well, I heard about Occupy Wall Street pretty much right when it started. I saw the call to action this summer and started thinking about it then, kind of ahead of time. Didn't know how it was going to turn out. As soon as I saw Occupy Tallahassee, I immediately wanted to get involved. I really see it as a way to overcome this lack of democracy that we've seen in the past couple decades, the lack of activism, the death of activism in America. And right now what we're doing is creating this awesome movement where we're retaking political power, where we can actually have these discussions that we haven't been having, and creating this platform that we can then use to actually make a difference. So it's cool to see the mass movement tactic working out. That's really what has drawn me more than any other specific issue, just seeing a mass movement happen. Because that's, I mean, we've tried writing to our congressman, we've tried voting, we've tried all the channels that we're told we're supposed to take, and none of those have really worked. So it's good to see the mass movement tactic. Really,
What's your name?
Matt.
I heard about this stuff going on in Wall Street, and it piqued my interest, but I didn't know too much about it until my friend gave me a call, Stephen Cron. If any of y'all know his name? Maybe? Well, I've known this kid since high school. He's one of my closest friends, and he just went up there to Columbia University. He ends up getting arrested on the Brooklyn Bridge, along with the other 700. Calls me up and tells me all about it. And then 2 days later, my friend Sarah ends up calling me up. She's like, hey, you want to do this General Assembly for Occupy Tallahassee? I was like, let's get going. And ever since then, I've just been tagging along and doing what I can.
Right on. Mine's basically the same story. I heard about Occupy Wall Street. Thought it sounded awesome. Just moved to Tallahassee in August.
Cool.
And yeah, just was really excited to see so many people out here so willing to get involved with this and so willing to support Occupy Wall Street. I'm a student. I've already got like several $1,000s in student loans.
Okay.
Just yeah, that's.
I was about to ask you.
Yeah. So that's basically my motivation is just how crappy the education system is. Yeah.
Oh, hey, what was your name, man?
Turner.
And what's your name?
Oh, I'm Marina. Yeah.
Okay, well, I had heard about the Wall Street movement, through various resources on the internet. I actually kind of heard about it like a few weeks after it started. It actually took that long, which I was surprised. I was like, man, I can't believe I never heard about this. After I heard about Wall Street movement, I started looking into like all the other movements going around the country. I saw that there was going to be one in Tallahassee. I started watching like the live stream for the Wall Street movement. I think it interchanged between Wall Street's movement and Boston's, as those were like the kind of largest at that moment. And when I saw the live stream, it was pretty ridiculous. Like it was just like these large groups of people, like literally coming together. It moved me. The movement moved me. And so I came out to see what it was about. I was a little bit skeptical and like, okay, where is this going? And as soon as I started talking to more people, I got a feeling that it was more of a drive towards taking the small steps for a movement of humanity, and that intrigued me because like there's all these like issues that I recognize under like the same power hat, under the same hat of like just issues that will always reflect the power that makes them issues. And having that in myself and recognizing that, it was just nice to like have all these people like recognize different aspects about it or recognize it as a whole. And I mean, that's what really got me out here. Since I went out the first time, I pretty much got absorbed in just like being involved completely. And so it's a very powerful thing. It's important to be informed, to just know what these issues are in order to not only inform others but to find that motivation for what is it that humanity needs, what is it that humanity has already casted aside is not the way to go about living, moving and treating our world and etc. But I mean, the issue is so complex. I mean, it's simple because it's all under the same structure, but it is a complex issue in the fact that it's more of an issue than just the power. So it's behind that power as well, and that's where it becomes complex.
How do you feel about how the Occupy Tallahassee movement has progressed over the past several weeks?
It's progressed pretty well. One thing I'd like to see is for like the outreach efforts to be like a lot more successful. I mean, I think coming out here in the community, like that has really been a good effort. I think as long as we do more things like that, going to the colleges, you know, things that we pretty much already done or are doing. As long as we keep going with that and pursue our own individual efforts at like getting people to know, planting seeds in their head, that's the way to, you know, that's the way that this movement is going to be successful. So I mean, we're in our baby steps right now as Tallahassee as a movement. The movement on a grand scale, I mean, it's an international movement. It's, you know, worldwide. I think it's pretty successful. It's definitely captured a lot of people's attention.
And what's your name?
My name is Katarina.
Yeah, that's right. You're an FSU student too, right?
No, I'm a TCC student.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a couple semesters left and then elsewhere, which is pretty much limitless for me.